What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Dan Whitmer, and today we are asking ourselves, is jumping rope bad for your knees? No, absolutely no. Jumping rope is not bad for your knees when done with correct form. In fact, it is one of the lowest impact exercises that you can do, as long as I mentioned like you're doing it with correct form, which is only jumping 1 to at the most 2 inches off the ground. And when I was rehabbing from a back injury last year, my physical therapist actually had me jumping rope because he said that was the best exercise that you can do when you're starting to get back into movement after an injury. So now that you know jumping rope is not bad for your knees, we do want to tell you that a lot of people comment on our videos and on our channel and they say, Dan and Brandon, my knees are hurting and it's from jump rope. What's the deal? So today we're going to talk about some possible causes of that knee pain, and we're also going to give you some tips that you can use to minimize the impact on your knees. Okay, so first, one of the possible causes of this knee pain, the infamous knee kickback. Now, a lot of beginners do the knee kickback, and mainly it's because we get it. You're afraid of tripping over the rope, so you compensate by jumping really high and kicking those legs back to make sure that there's absolutely no way in the world that the rope is going to trip on your knees. More often than not, when you jump like this, it puts a lot of pressure on your knees and you end up actually injuring yourself, which is the opposite of why you did it in the first place. So instead of doing knee kickbacks, make sure you check out our video on the proper jump rope regular bounce form. The second thing that can cause knee pain when jumping rope, believe it or not, has to do with your food. If you're eating lots of sugar or a lot of highly processed food, those are known for causing inflammation. How do I know this? Because it's happened in my own life. To be totally honest with you guys, I had a little cheat day yesterday. I was on vacation last week, so I lost some weight. Came back, had a cheat day. It was like pancakes, protein cookies. There was a lot of sugar that I consumed yesterday. What do? I wake up today and some of my joints are sore. That's not some trick or some magic thing that happens. If you eat a lot of highly processed foods, that can be where some of your inflammation and therefore some of your pain comes from. What we want you guys to do is try and focus on eating a diet mostly that's made of, well, real food. Fruits, vegetables, the things that we talk about all the time on this channel. Lean proteins, nuts, greens. If you need some help with what to eat, we do have our nutrition system linked up. That's below. But in general, if you eat real food, your joints and your muscles and everything is just gonna feel better. This one also sounds like a no-brainer, but jumping rope on hard surfaces. If you're jumping rope on concrete, the road, sidewalks, that can be where your knee pain comes from. Now, we talk about this a lot too, so I'm admitting something, but I'm also taking responsibility for it. Brandon and I jump rope very frequently on very hard surfaces. Now, that's also because we jump rope almost every day, and at this point, yes, our bone structure is used to that, and we are able to jump on harder surfaces. We also don't jump for like hours on end, so we don't have a ton of impact on our knees. But in general, guys, try and jump on softer surfaces such as wooden floor, gymnasiums, rubber mats, or a jump rope mat, which you can find linked up in the description below. Shoes! Jump rope shoes, guys, listen, can you jump rope barefoot? Yeah, you totally can, but it's not the best thing for you. Obviously, without shoes, the impact is gonna be a lot heavier, which could be a cause for some knee pain. So we recommend jumping rope with shoes, but we're not just talking about the old regular Chuck Taylors. Our recommendation would be basketball shoes, because I don't know, kind of seems like a no-brainer. You play basketball in them, you jump up and down. Basketball shoes are very comfortable. Running shoes work as well. Once you start to get into like thinner sort of wrestling types of shoes, just make sure that you have a really soft floor like a boxing gym or like a thin wrestling mat or something like that. But in general, basketball shoes and running shoes are the best. How long are you jumping rope? If you're a beginner and you have not engaged your muscles in an exercise like jump rope, then chances are you probably are going to suffer from some pain. Let me give you a very specific example. If you are a beginner and you go right into a workout and you jump rope for 5 minutes straight, yes, expect that there is going to be some pain, because that's a lot. That's a lot for anyone to do. Jumping rope for 5 straight minutes without stopping is a lot for anyone to do, let alone if you are a beginner. So if you are a beginner, we would recommend gradually working into it. And what I mean by that is doing like 10 seconds of jump rope, then 20 seconds of rest, 10 seconds of jump rope, 20 seconds of rest. A lot of the pain sometimes comes from just overdoing it. Next up, we have trying to do high impact tricks. Now, we have a bunch of friends out there that all are amazing, even way better than Brandon and myself at doing jump rope tricks. Now, the only thing that you must you have to be careful when doing high impact tricks like triple unders or anything that you're jumping high in the air and then slamming your feet down. That can cause a lot of pain throughout your legs, in your bones, and in your joints. So if you're a beginner, try to just keep it to doing regular bounce and some of the basic moves that we have. If you want to check out some of our basic moves, I just made a video called 46 jump rope moves to get in shape, so that should give you some ideas. Lastly, consider what other workouts you're doing. Like, don't comment that you have knee pain if you just got done doing like 10 sets of squats, okay? If jump rope is your main focus, try and make that the only exercise that you're doing for the day, or the only exercise that you're doing on that part of your body, being your legs. If you're going to squat and you are running a marathon and all that, and then you try to jump rope afterward, your knees are probably gonna hurt, so don't do that. Think about your overall training regimen and what that consists of. So we hope that you found this video really helpful. Obviously, you know by now that jump rope is not bad for your knees if it's done in the right way. It can actually be a great way to recover from injury. So if you guys have any questions or comments below, please drop them down below. We got jump ropes linked up, jump rope mats. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up below, followed by a subscribe to continue receiving more information to help you jump rope, get lean, and live more. I am Dan Whitmer. This is the Jump Rope Dudes, always reminding you guys to do the thing.